Change was a promise, a pledge that this country would be transformed, that prosperity would reach every citizen. But could one man truly rewrite a nation's destiny? Welcome to the remarkable journey of Duma Boko, a journey from humble beginnings in Mahalapi to the highest office in Botswana. This is not just a story of power and politics, but of values, of roots, and a man's undying dedication to his people and their future. Duma Boko's life is a testament to the power of cultural pride, resilience, and an unyielding pursuit of justice. December 31st, 1969, Mahalapi, Botswana. Born into a modest family, Duma Boko was raised with the grounding values of his heritage, a heritage that connected him to the Xhosa-speaking community in Botswana. Though the Tswana people are the majority, the Xhosa culture thrived in this pocket of Mahalapi, preserving language, customs, and an identity all their own. For Duma, these early years cultivated a deep respect for unity amidst diversity, and a sense of duty to protect the values that defined his people. The echoes of history would stay with him: cross-border migrations, tales of ancestral resilience, the deep-rooted traditions that had survived the whims of colonial borders. This was more than heritage. It was a blueprint for the kind of leadership he would one day bring to Botswana. As Duma Boko entered the University of Botswana to study law, he discovered a calling beyond himself. Here, he wasn't just a student, but a leader, a voice of reason and courage, championing the cause of his fellow students, advocating for their rights, and championing democratic values. His path took him across oceans to the prestigious Harvard Law School. There, Duma expanded his understanding of justice and human rights, broadening his vision for what Botswana could be: a nation of equity, accountability, and opportunity. This was his metamorphosis from a young man rooted in cultural pride to a visionary armed with the power of knowledge and law. As president, Boko stated his intention to granting temporary work and residence permits to undocumented Zimbabweans and renegotiate economic agreements with De Beers regarding Botswana's diamond industry. With a law degree in hand, Duma Boko returned to Botswana to fight for those left unseen. As a human rights lawyer, he built a reputation as a relentless defender of the marginalized. He was a fierce advocate for justice, standing against oppressive laws and defending those who had lost their voices. His ethos, grounded in compassion and resilience, resonated with the people. In 2010, he took on a new challenge, becoming the leader of the Botswana National Front, BNF. His call was to unite the opposition, and his strategy was simple but revolutionary: create a coalition, the Umbrella for Democratic Change, UDC. Under Duma's leadership, the UDC became a formidable force against the long-standing Botswana Democratic Party. But it wasn't just about power, it was about change. Duma Boko, now leader of the opposition, tackled issues like economic inequality, youth unemployment, and government transparency. The journey was not without its hardships. In 2019, Duma Boko faced a setback, losing his parliamentary seat. For many, it would have been the end of the road, but Duma knew his work was far from over. Despite the loss, he continued to be a voice for the people, advocating for democracy and reform, his influence only growing. Driven by his deep connection to his people and their struggle, he continued to push forward, and with every speech, every rally, he rekindled hope among his supporters. Then, in 2024, history was made. Duma Boko, leading the UDC, secured a landslide victory, breaking 60 years of continuous rule by the Botswana Democratic Party. His platform: reform, transparency, and empowerment resonated with millions of Botswanans, particularly the youth and marginalized communities yearning for change. Now, as the sixth president of Botswana, Duma Boko stands on the precipice of a new era where expectations are high and every step forward is both a triumph and a test. Today, President Duma Boko carries the weight of Botswana's hopes and aspirations. His policy of economic diversification, his commitment to transparency, and his vision for an inclusive society have set the stage for a new chapter. But he knows that promises alone are not enough. Action and integrity must pave the way. From modest beginnings in Mahalapi to the highest office, Duma Boko's journey exemplifies the values that define him as a leader. His rise is Botswana's story, one of resilience, justice, and the undying pursuit of a better tomorrow. Let us not only dream of change, but walk the path to make it real. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching.